Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, it's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Yankees. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Now here is
Leading
Kelly
off tonight
Sullivan.
For the Cubs, the center fielder, number 62.
And that one is lifted in the air. Stanton on the move. He's got it. One down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Cody Sullivan.
I mean, there's pretty much nothing left to say about this guy that we haven't touched on already. He is rewriting the history books in unprecedented territory with this hitting streak, surpassed the historic 56-game streak of Joe DiMaggio, so he's truly in a class of his own. So I guess we can just sit back and enjoy the ride, folks.
Cody Sullivan in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Well, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boo. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. Man at first, Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now, batting 4 for 6 in the series. Runner takes off, pitch misses. Throw there, safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Stanton pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so...
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cubs leave one, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Shota Imanaga. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and there's 1 down.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Anthony Volpe in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Aaron Judge. Right through there for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it's out of play, a foul ball.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Only saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back in the Bronx. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Cole back to work. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Volpe whips it across, and Swanson is set down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Now it's Justin Turner. Turner came up with 4 hits in his last game. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. That one ripped. Gone. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. And he just keeps on climbing. The home run extends this big-time hitting streak another game.
And how could you not love what he's doing right now? I mean, he's doing this under a lot of pressure at this point, but it looks like he's playing a wiffle ball in the backyard.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
1 out, base is empty. Here's Nico Horner. In the air, right field. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. Hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2, and here's the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo
Stanton.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a swing and a miss there. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And it's fouled away. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up. Horner makes the catch, inning over. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Kelly Sullivan.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
And the 0-2. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cody Sullivan. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ripped to short. Sends it across to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field. Stanton under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. 0 for 1 so far. That one ripped right center field. Going, gone. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 down. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And it is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 41st home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
Tried a slider to start off the at-bat, and man, did it backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that pitch. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 outs, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Justin Turner. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. Just off the inside edge.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 5 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Pulls that one foul. Hit hard, base hit.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The pitch to LeMahieu. Swinging a foul out of play. Goldie gets his lead at first with nobody out. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 5 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. And that one missing low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. A little bit low, and that's ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 6-0. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Tim Hill gets the call from the pen.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Flied to right his first time. Up the middle, Volpe. Tosses to first, and they get Nico Hoerner one away. So up next, Gage Workman grounded out his first time. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Kelly Sullivan.
And now the center fielder, Kelly Sullivan. He's already homered here in this one. Sullivan, 22 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Kicks and fires. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Bottom of the fourth, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Fought off foul.
You know, these Yankees, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
That one hit to right. Tucker on the move. Snags it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. That's in there.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Line drive and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Hill back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand grab. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Grounder might be 2. Chisholm tossed to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Foul ball there. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Just misses. Now 1 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. A little bit low. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Dominguez stands in now and watches strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Yanks held in check. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back in the Bronx, top of the 6th inning. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Stanton squeezes it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the first
Justin
baseman,
Turner now,
Justin
1 for 2.
Turner.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Busch.
And now the DH, Michael Busch. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Line to left. Stanton hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And now first and second with 2 outs. Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. Workman having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. And that is out of play.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it, though, 6-0. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every bat.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit, swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Mena on the move to the gap. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Grisham in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. He goes down looking. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Cubs 6 and the Yankees nothing.
Now pitching
out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now here is Kelly Sullivan. He's already homered in this game.
Sullivan.
Out to short, Volpe. Slings it across. One up, one down.
The batter, the catcher, Cody Sullivan.
Now the Cubs catcher, Cody Sullivan. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the left fielder.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 3. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Efros getting loose as well. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
Man at second here with 2 away. And here is Kyle Tucker. And that's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Crow Armstrong coming home. He will score. Not in time. He's safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, man aboard, Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. That's to third, handled by LeMahieu. Gets it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 7 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one is inside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball. But for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop,
only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Chisholm gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And downstairs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Up the middle, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. They continue to trail 7-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the first baseman, Justin Turner. Cruz back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
So now here's the DH, Michael Busch. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 9-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Fernando Cruz done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Workman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Action in the pen down there. Ian Hamilton, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Horner aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Kelly Sullivan, the next Cub to hit. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. He's got it, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Yeah, the batter now, Cody Sullivan. This guy's turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Still only one out here in the inning. And 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And that's way high. Full count now. Two on, one out. Line drive, caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
That one misses, and that's ball one. High fly ball down the left field line. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. That one is absolutely belted. Into the second deck and gone. Kiss that ball goodbye. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Mark Leiter Jr. Won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Ian Hamilton into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count.
Oh, great grab on the dive.
Well, he was ready to make a move. I don't know if his eyes were open when he made that catch, but it is a highlight play. Great job of ending the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Left-hander out of the bullpen, number 43.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And there's the strike.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses, and now 2 gone.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Gets under it and pops it up. Swanson nabs it, and that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, the Cubbies out in front, 13-0. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting.
So up next, Michael Busch. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4. Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Williams. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. On the ground, a short could be 2. Over to Jazz. There's 1. On to first. Ow, double play. Just got it there in time.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. There's a strike.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
2 outs. Towards first. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kelly Sullivan.
Now a chance for Kelly Sullivan. Swinging a foul straight back. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Catcher,
Cody Sullivan will hit next. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying out of here. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 17-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Scott Efros. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the 9th. That's out to center field. And base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. Runner on the go. Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in New York, bottom 9, and stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu.
LeMahieu.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, one down. Now here's Trent
Now
Grisham.
back, the designated hitter, Trent Grisham.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Ball one there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
With that kind of velocity and elevated
batter, number
fastball,
13.
even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Right through there for a strike. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. The Yankees down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
So this one got a little out of hand. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Lo que te espera, arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza.